everybody, this is Blonde Beer, and I want to take some time to talk about some of the rumors that have been going around lately. And the number one reason why I want to talk about this, because I wasn't even aware of it, but when I was listening to the Wargamer Project podcast a couple of days ago, they were talking about the fact that the Night Age was being sued by Games Workshop. Or at least the rumors were going on at Adepticon. So obviously this is just not true, but let's have a small discussion about what's going on. This is just a small text to inform everyone what the situation really is, and I hope to just inform everyone what's really going on. So most of this is written or discussed by our legal team. We have some amazing guys working there, and they have much more insight about the subject than I have, but they took the time to write something up, and I'll just talk about what they're saying so everyone knows what's going on. So the rumor was that Games Workshop sent us a cease and desist letter, or that they asserted their IP against the Night Age. Well, that's simply not true. They have never ever done that. To be honest, they haven't even contacted us in any way possible. So yeah, and if they would send a letter to our lawyer, because he's registered for that. That just hasn't happened. What did happen recently, the last year, 2 years, is that Games Workshop has started to actively license their use of their gaming world, the Warhammer world. And they have been actively enforcing their IP rights. Not against us, but they have been doing that. So, as a project, we decided that we needed to move the game to a safer location. So that's why we did those relatively quick changes in 1.2, and they were done a bit ahead of our planned schedule. However, they were not in response to Games Workshop threatening us or even contacting us. We highly respect Games Workshop IP. Well, to be honest, we respect everyone's IP. And while we did not believe that we did anything wrong with 1.0 or 1.1, we decided that it was better to move towards 2.0 sooner rather than later. We are a non-profit organization. All our staff volunteer their time for free, and we just don't want to get involved in any legal tangles or issues. But, as I'm sure you're all aware, opinions on legal issues are wide and varied. You can see that on our own forum. So we just decided to take a very conservative course and just institute version 1.2. So what's our end goal? Well, our goal is to put out the best game possible that will be around for a long term. 1.2 was a very big step in that direction, but it was just a transitionary point that is still not finished. 1.3 dealt with some of the issues created by 1.2, but it's still not finished. 2.0 will be a completed project that we plan to freeze for, let's say, 3 to 4 years. There has been a lot of speculation about what will be contained in there, but those changes are not all determined yet. But the end product, we believe, will be the best we have put out to date. You've probably read on the forum or heard it on podcasts or on my channel that we see ourselves as the spiritual successor of Warhammer. To us, this means that we will always put out a game that has the same sort of feelings and tactical play that 8th edition had, namely a fantasy massed ranked up battle with in-depth movement and a lot of tactical decisions. In fact, we hope that the changes with 2.0 may even give more depth and feeling to the armies without adding too much complexity that would slow the game down. So just to clarify, we are not being sued by Games Workshop, and all the changes that we are doing is just because we believe that this is the best way for us to continue into the future. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. You can always ask around on the forum, and just ask any staff member and he will be able to point you in the right direction to anyone in our team that has the experience to deal with these questions. Alright everybody, thanks for listening. Bye.